Like, if you're interested in comedy, I definitely think that improv is an amazing tool to have in your arsenal, and it's good in many respects. A lot of people have been taking improv classes just to get like loosen meetings, and they're just business people, or just loosen auditions, or better at commercial auditions. Because if you can improvise in a commercial audition, you're gonna have a better chance of being yourself. I think that improv just gives you a chance to get your own voice out there, and I think stand-ups are very good at that because they write for their own voice. But improv lets you kind of think on your feet, and it's something that right now is like second nature to me. So I'd probably even downplay it a little bit. But without improv, I would be nowhere near where I am, just because that's the community that I've aligned myself with, and it's people like Ed Helms and Rob Riggle and Rob Hubel and Rob Corddry, only Robs, but Amy Poehler and Tina Fey and Adam McKay. We all came out of the same kind of sphere, and Will Ferrell came out of Groundlings, which was a little bit more sketch, but it's like I think that like you find these people, and that's why we all work together a lot, is because we all kind of came up together. It sounds so cliche, but like to do whatever you want, to give yourself the freedom to not have to, stick to words or the way that somebody may want something. Like, to bring your own take to something. Like, I think a lot of people say like, oh, take a chance. And I never really understood what that take a chance meant. But it's like not being afraid to fail is something that I've been kind of really thinking about. It's like, all right, you know what? There's a million people auditioning for this. I'm going to do it this way. And it may help me, it may not help me, but I'm going to just take a chance and a shot at that. So that's something I've been like trying to integrate. Even now, it's like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to do it my way. And, a lot of the times, like when you get an audition for like a pilot or anything, like, it's like there's like 15 pages of sides, and you get so like, I got to get this, and I got to get that, and I got to do it. And I think that being on both sides of it now, casting and auditioning, it's really like if you can come through, that's what people are really looking for. It's like, yes, they want the lines. I mean, I auditioned for Aaron Sorkin, and I did it by rote. That I was told Aaron Sorkin is our Shakespeare, and you don't change his words, and I did, and I did it. And after the audition, he was like, "That was right." And I was like, which was the best compliment, and also like, "Oh, that was right." So I think like that has been like a big thing for me. Is just like kind of like trying to bring the most of myself to something, and and look, that's not saying don't prepare, that's not saying don't think about it, make choices. It just sort of like let yourself feel like this is your shot, like you can do whatever you want, you're not going to make a mistake. And it's like I'm still thinking that right now. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to try this and see what happens, and it works, it helps. Even the chances you're going to get, somebody told me this, and this is the other thing I remember. It's like if you got on 100 auditions in the year and you get 10 of them, you're doing really well. So, it's sort of like there's 90 that you're not going to get. And so, like, why not just have fun? Like, there's no pressure in those. You're not going to get everyone, and you may be on a streak sometimes, and you may be on a cold streak other times, but just bring yourself there and have fun, because it is your moment to kind of perform and embrace it.